I do want to say, as we settle in here for a second, that Benny took a little ill last night. He's, I think, okay, but he's sick. So if we could just take a deep breath and send Benny, our clarinetist, some healing today. And we're very fortunate to have Stephan and Pete be able to step in and do our prelude for us. So take it away.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living in Tacoma, one of my favorite churches. I'm seeing some people I haven't seen for a long time, and they have not aged. I heard it was about yoga. I'm just going to say. But yeah, stepping in for this position is not really like, it's such a burden, right? No. I mean, you know, I've been singing since I remember singing, and I don't remember speaking my first words, but I do remember the first song. So there you go. It's not a problem stepping in, Drew. It's my thing. Okay. Being on that note, then I want to include everybody because this song is Love is a Healing Power. And I want to include everybody in it. You gonna get on board with us? Yay? Okay, here we go. And it modulates. It might sound like it starts a little lower, but we'll get up there. So we'll raise this roof. Come on. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Give your love away. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. Give your love away. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Give your love away. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. Give your love away. Love is, ready, get up and sing. Love is, come on, get up. Healing power, love is, there we go. Healing power, give your love away. I thought you said you were going to help me. Till you live, come on. Let you give. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. Give your love away. There we go. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Give your love away. Let's go up. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Love is a healing power. Give your love away. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. The more you live, the more you give. Give your love away. So give your love away. Give your love away. Give your love away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. They're all yours.
Whoa. Who thought we'd be going to disco?
Whoa, girl.
Woo! This is awesome. Oh. Wonderful to be back. Thank you. Well, the faces have, like you say, they are glowing, and there are more of you than 5 years ago. 5 years, five seems like. 5 months ago, when Cindy and I were out for surgery and medical things, and we're back in a powerhouse, and she has stepped back in to do the team lead for what we do up here. So I said, I'll get my hands in there now. I'll do this. So, good morning. Good morning. I am Vicky Semones, and I'm here to welcome you to the Center for Spiritual Living Tacoma, all of you here in person, and those who are joining us online. We're so glad that you have decided to join us today. And thank you for coming in from the cold to join in the warmth of our community. Yeah. Let me see. We have a couple of changes in here. Our services are blessed by the participation of many wonderful people. Our marvelous musicians. Too bad you can't hear Benny today. He's been with us for years and years. Beautiful. Our multi-talented musical director, Pete Beresford, who will be on percussion today. He also keeps the beat going that way for us, and our special musical guest, the versatile and engaging Stephan Plummer on guitar. And I want you to hold your applause till I get through this little list, okay? And then we can appreciate them all. Our artistic audiovisual team, working behind the scenes, but not out of sight, is Erik Perrohe and Ndia Grace. Our devoted practitioner corps of nine people rotates in service. Today, Angelina O'Connor will be on platform, and Bev Holland will be holding high watch or consciousness in the back. Also, thanks to our gregarious greeters, Marge Pierce and Ty Meckler, who meet you with a smile as you come in the door, and a whole lot of enthusiasm. That's why we come in the back sometimes. I'm sorry, just honesty, you know. Sherry Gillard and her helper are downstairs teaching and caring for our children. And also Tyler Webb and Rose Palmer are down there with our teens. They're working with our children on the YES program, Youth Exploring Spirit. Our speaker today is our very own dynamic Darlene Green. You'd love to hear from her. Have a little change in what we're doing here. What? So I want to have you look at your programs, first of all, and look on the back of the program for announcements about all of the fantastic activities that are going on here. Yes, sorry. And for the folks who are joining us online, please visit our website at csltacoma.org and explore the heading, What We're Up To. Sounds like I'm getting a lot of trouble that way, but it's a lot of fun. After service, practitioners will be in what we call the quiet room in the back, holding a prayer circle. So please join them if you have need for a prayer. Now we want to show you a new item that is, oh wait, I have to go to the welcome packet, don't I? We have a welcome packet that we're going to give to people that have just been here or coming for the first time. Would you like to raise your hand if you're here for the first time? Thank you. And would you keep your hand up so we can give you a welcome packet? Thank you for coming. In that packet, you will see a Staying Connected card. And this is a good reference for the people that have already been here for a while. We invite you to fill out this card, if you wish, and drop it in the offertory plate at the end of service. This is a way of us getting to know you a little bit better, and also gives you an idea of how you can participate in all of the activities here. And believe me, once you get in here and get in the swing of things, you'll find you're just doing everything. So it's a wonderful thing, and what a blessing. So let's all take a moment to remember who we are at the Center for Spiritual Living Tacoma. We are a peaceful, loving, and joyful spiritual community connected through a shared set of values, principles, and practices. We awaken and embody an understanding of our oneness with Source and with all of life. We are committed to individual transformation, which does happen, healthy relationships, and being a beneficial presence in our community and on the planet. Our vision is to create a world that is thriving in harmony. So your presence makes a positive difference, and you are most welcome here. So now it's time for our minister's moment with our dauntless Reverend Drew.
All right. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I don't know why I feel like love is the healing power. I just got this message this morning. I don't know where it came from. Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. So thriving in harmony, 3 little words. Thriving in harmony. That's what we're doing here. That's what you're part of. You are part of the evolution of the conscious awareness of the human race. You are the conscious evolution of our human race. So in fact, raise your right hand and give yourself a pat on the back and say, good me, way done, good job. That's wonderful. No, and in all seriousness, that is a powerful step to take forward in healing our planet. So bravo to all of you for being here today and showing up as you are. That's perfect. So Ronald Edens is a wonderful man, and many of you know him, and he volunteers and he does great work, and he just had shoulder surgery, and Sharon was helping him out. And I think to just all of us, just to, if he's watching online or he's somewhere at home, wave hi and tell him, get well soon, Ronald. We're thinking about him. We know him. When you see him, don't hug him too hard because he's got shoulder surgery, but give him lots of love, for sure. We also had another member that I wanted to talk about, Janera's son-in-law, Amara's father, and Kaya's husband, had a stroke recently. And it was wild what happened. He had it, and he went down, and they got him in the hospital, and almost immediately, Janera had her daughter text me and say, let's pray. And we got our prayer chain involved. And the prayer chain just worked hard at thinking wholeness and wellness and healing. And the next day I got a call that they were able to completely remove the blood clot, and he had a 100% recovery. Now, was it all because of prayer? I'd like to think so. Was it all because we have good medicine? Absolutely. But was it because he knew the love and support he was having? I believe that with 100% conviction. So if you have something challenging in your life, let us know. On the back of that gratitude card that you have is also something that is, if you're having a need or something is wrong, let us know. Life is about power and love and beauty and all that stuff, but it's also tough. And it's hard being human. And that's okay. That doesn't make it wrong. That makes a right way for us to connect in that. Neither are mutually exclusive. It's difficult and it's beautiful all at once. And that's the power of who we are. All right, and your practitioners, you have many of them. Can your practitioners raise their hands who are here today? These are people that have been studying and working toward getting really good at conscious creation. That's the best word I can think of it. Consciously creating. So you can seek them out and use them. You can go to that room afterwards and use them for healing, for what you're wanting. Use it, because it works. It's thoughts become things in your life. Use that process and see miracles happen every day. On the back table are free puzzles. So random, but so awesome. So if you love puzzles, grab a free puzzle on the back table. I think Tracy had brought them in, and so we're glad for that. I also want to recognize our A-team and all the wonderful people. I don't see Roger here today, but we're going to give him special recognition. And Darlene have been leading that. But would all the people in the A-team raise their hand? That's the abundance team. Those are the people that put on bingo and do the fundraising to make sure that we can do stuff. So thank you, A-team, for all you do. And bingo was a blast, and we're going to be doing it again. Well, more coming up on that soon, but it was super fun. So grab some people, bring them on down, and let's have a good time together. Let's see. Oh, we have something happening almost every night of the week here. We have Manifesting Mondays, right after the choir sings. So if you're interested in being part of the singing group, come on down for that. And then stay for learning how to consciously create with your life. We have Recovery Dharma, which is wonderful. I know Sue Bob and Tracy run that, and that's very helpful. That's Tuesdays at 6. These are on your program, too. Mindfulness meditation every Thursday, which is beautiful. So come on down and meditate in the community. That's a way to get stronger. We have programs like Dungeons and Dragons that have been happening. We have our Dungeon Mistress. This all sounds very dark, but it's not. It's a role play game, and it's really cool. But Ndia runs that, and she's really awesome. And it's a fun way to connect with people, and you play games, and you enhance your imagination in the process. It's really cool. So join us for all that. So we've been having our pledge campaign go on. And it is Abundant Connections. And Ken Shalek has been doing a beautiful job of articulating this campaign and what it means and how we grow. He's our treasurer. Give a little wave out there, Ken, so people see you. He's just a dynamic guy. And we've been having people describe what the center is and what it's done for their lives. And our guest speaker, Darlene, said that she would come up and give a little testimonial piece about why it's important to pledge to the center, and then I'll wrap it up after she talks. But here's the amazing Darlene Green.
Well, thank you. It's a delight to be here. When Ken asked me about this, it's like, how much time do I have? And I'll make it as short as I can today for you. But prior to being at CSL, I wasn't participating in any kind of a church on a regular basis. I'd actually had years and years, really, of being in my own world, my own intense kind of a spiritual journey. And then one day I woke up and I heard, because I do that, I had never intended to go to church, but I heard this one morning on a Sunday, you're going to go to CSL Tacoma today. And I thought, well, I wonder where they're at. And, and I Googled, and I had just enough time to get here. And what I have to say that this has brought me is an extraordinary experience of community. And my whole journey, my whole spiritual journey is love. We had the other one there too, the hearts, it's love. And so the natural expression of love, because love expands, is service. And I can't do that all by myself. And I was also missing community. I didn't have the opportunity to be able to be in community when I'm just working inwardly on my own journey. And there's a point where where I'm birthed into being in community. And I have to say that divine guidance to be here has been such an extraordinary gift for me, because I wish you could see the beauty that I see when I look out here at you. It's astounding. It's love sitting in chairs. And I have the opportunity to be able to meet you and get to know you, and it's just such a blessing. So wherever you are in your spiritual journey, you're in the right place. And the way that you being here is a contribution. And also the pledging process that we have every year is another way of being of service. It's another way of contributing to the well-being of our community too. And Ken can say an awful lot more and better about that than I. But I just want to say that together we can do a lot. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy you're here. And I'm really happy about what we get to create together moving forward. Thank you.
So a little bit quickly about the pledge. What is it? Well, our goal, as outlined by our president and treasurer and our board, was 100 pledges. We're over halfway there. And we're going to get even further. And it's coming to a head to do this. So please, if you have made a commitment, bless you and thank you. That's awesome. If you're thinking about it, let's go for it. If you have questions about it. Oh, and there's the pledge card. These Ken's holding up. They're in the backs to your chair seats. So if you want to fill it out, you can do so. Yes.
One other thing I forgot to add.
But wait, there's more.
I forgot to tell you that for 3 people that choose to pledge today, I am gifting them with one of my books.
Oh, hot off the presses. That's incredible. So, as you can see, the heart is over halfway full. Our goal is to fill that heart. Help us fill up that heart together. Because when we do that, you commit to something greater, and there are a whole list of member benefits that you get and special things that you're going to get. We have a letter coming out this week that'll describe them to you, and we'll send it to you all. But when you're part of something like this, it just feels magical. In fact, knowing your commitment, knowing you want to be part of this, knowing we're growing, knowing we're part of what's healing the division that's taking place in our world, we're doing the exact opposite and coming right back together. And to feel that right now, just for a minute, take a second, and I want you to connect with the people around you. We have a little system. You wave if you don't want to be, any physical contact, which is, we want to respect that. Handshake, fist bump, high five, if you want to do that, or this means hug. And you go to the lowest common denominator. So if you do this and someone does this, you got to both wave. But connect with each other in a meaningful way and find out why this is a force for good. So let's take a second and greet each other. All right, let's come on back. Come on back, come on back. Come back and sit down. Find your seat. Come on back. Come on back. All right, everybody. Come on back, come on back. Come on back, come on back. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Now, I want you all to take a deep breath in and let it out. Notice how you feel. That's your superpower. You have that available to you all the time. Use it. Wield it. Propel it into our world. That's what we talked about, the love you give. That's real, and that's cool. That's what this place is. And we're just getting started. We're just getting started. All right, gratitudes are in your backs of your chair seats, and then we'll hear from the wonderful Stephan in a second. Fill them out. You write them, I read them. That simple. All right? And take them in. Okay. Seahawks winning the NFC Championship. welcome everyone here. We love you, Justin. We love you. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I noticed this is written in prayer form because they haven't won the NFC Championship yet, but they already did it. They already claimed that we're going to do it, so they're going to do it. So that's really cool. All right, that's good. Good fun. Friend visiting from California, and I love them. They're all goodness, family, and holiday connections. Letting go of worry and anger about national and world events, and trusting in spirit. Yep. Love, light, that CSL removes the fog of darkness from my soul. The joy of seeing my grandkids grow. Finding the perfect interview outfit on sale. That's a great gratitude right there. Instant pure water, instant heat, a refrigerator full of food, and a closet full of clothes. So simple, but so real. My beautiful girlfriend, she has showed me a new way of living, one with more love and gratitude, of which have been hidden from me most of my life. I'm also grateful for the home we have built together. I'm so grateful for my family and friends here at CSL. My life would be empty without these wonderful, deep connections and opportunities to serve. It gives me joy and fulfillment. And that is the power of love. All right, Stephan, take it away.
So this song I wrote a number of years ago. It was a service that was going to happen, and the name of the service was All These Fruits I'm Bearing, and I thought, I don't know any of the songs that goes with that. So I'll just write one. And this is what came out. So. There's something inside, stronger than my heart, wiser than my mind. There's something inside, deeper than deep, wider than wide. What are these fruits I'm bearing? All this love inside, all this love inside, I want to keep on sharing. What are these fruits I'm bearing? All this love inside, all this love inside, I want to keep on sharing. God, sunshine of truth, warming my life, transforming my strife, performing the miracles of seeds, turning into fruits, like life everlasting and love never ending, and the peace of surrendering to all these fruits I'm bearing. All God's love inside, all God's love inside, I want to keep on sharing with you. All these fruits I'm bearing, all God's love inside, all God's love inside, I want to keep on sharing. God, sunshine of truth, warming my life, transforming my strife, performing the miracles of seeds, turning into fruits, like life everlasting and love never ending, and the peace of surrendering to all these fruits I'm bearing. All God's love inside, all God's love inside, I want to keep on sharing with you. All these fruits I'm bearing, all God's love inside, all God's love inside, I want to keep on sharing with you. All God's love inside, all this love inside. I want to keep on sharing with you.
Well, I think that Stephan has just done my prayer. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful song. So this is a reading from Muhammad Yunus. And I've adjusted it a little bit to sort of fit in with our philosophy, but it's pretty much the same prayer. True love transcends the limits of human distinction, whether of personality, status, or belief. True love is the recognition that all beings, regardless of their form or identity, are reflections of the one universal essence, the boundless force that unites us all. In its purest form, without attachment to song or thing, love is universal. It does not seek to control or limit, but rather to embrace and uplift. It is a love that understands that each soul in its essence is already one with the divine, and that the journey to truth and grace lies in that direct connection to love through no intermediary. It is this universal love that we find the true path of liberation, to healing, to forgiveness. It is a deep, abiding recognition of the oneness of all of creation. Okay. And so let's just take a few breaths and prepare for a moment of silence within. Feel yourself grounding down and allow that breath to fill your whole beingness, opening you, opening the breath, opening the heart, opening your mind into this place of stillness. And in this, I know that there is just that one source that is that universal love that is expanding constantly, everywhere present, at all times. And I feel that in myself, and I feel that in all of creation. So each person present, each person online, each person listening, that is your perfect gift from Spirit. That love that is universal, that connects everything. It's like this web of life. All are within that. All rising together. It is a sacred opportunity for all to claim and embody the divinity that lives within. So all of us have this divinity in us, like a latent potential that is waiting to burst forward as a flower, as a fruit. So those seeds are planted, as Stephan said, those seeds are planted, and we nurture them, fertilize them with our thoughts, with our actions, with our words, until they come forth as that fruit and bear with us all the goodness that is possible in the universe, and that is within each person. And imagine if each person used that potential on earth, the expansion that could happen, the opening that could become the world that we're in. And I say yes to that. I feel grateful to feel that and to know the possibility that that is going to happen within our lifetimes. And in great gratitude, I release this into the mind and the heart of that one love that only has one thing to say, and it is always yes. And with that I say, and so it is.
And this is another original. It's called I'm Rising in Love. Yeah, and you all gonna help me out, right? Because you know it. You hear that soft southern accent. Y'all gonna help me out. Might not be that soft, but okay. I know Drew knows this song. Okay, just watch Drew and you'll know. Though there are times when I cannot see the path in front of me, I lose my way, feel so alone, like every friend I've ever known is gone, so far, far from home. Then I hear life call to me. There are choices to make. So how will it be? Are you gonna play safe, risk nothing at all? Or will you rise up with the colors of dawn, illuminating every step that you take? And I'm rising in love. I'm rising in love. This is my choice. This is my life. And I'm rising in love. Stop it. Fear won't stop it. And the seasons can change it. War can't kill it. I now claim it. Love. Love. Let's repeat that one again. Love. Divine Spirit God within me, your love flows throughout so naturally, raising my heart, singing my voice, speaking of love and calming the noise, and generating every breath that I take. Here we go, people, are you ready? I'm rising in love. I'm rising in love. This is my choice. This is my life. And I'm rising in love. I should have my sheet music with me today, but thank you for not noticing.
It's all good. Thanks,
right.
Stephan. Before we begin, one thing I forgot to mention was Justin is doing Artist Way on Fridays and Sundays. So something really is happening every night. And we thank him for that. He's doing a beautiful job. It's a great group. You want to find out more, you can talk to him about it. It's an awesome way to express yourself and learn to create. It's a beautiful, beautiful, and it starts today, right after church. Here we go, after center. Okay, take a deep breath in. Darlene Green. We've known Darlene for a while. She's an amazing soul. She's an author of now 4 books. And she has a gift. And she gets this stuff given to her through a mechanism that most of us don't get to experience, which is a direct download from this field, these ascended people that they give her something. Now, at first blush, you might go, wow, that's really different. I don't know what that is. But it is as authentic, as real, and as transformative as I've ever seen. Her writings are so rich, and she's part of our community, and we're blessed to have her. And she's going to share more about her philosophy and her latest book, but she is through and through the embodiment of love and a powerhouse person. So with great, great gratitude, I offer and welcome Darlene Green.
Hi, I had something that I was going to start with. Based on that, thank you so much, Drew. And thank you for the opportunity to be able to, I'm going to use this now. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to be here and share with you. I was going to start with my story, and I'll get to it in a minute. But what I want to share with you is that you are where love is, that you are where love occurs. We talk about love like, I love peanut butter sandwiches or grilled cheese, tomato soup. This is a different kind of love. And this is the kind of thing that I want to share with you today. And so I'm inviting you to, well, the word that comes is buckle up. Because we're going to go on a bit of a journey. I'm going to share my journey from there to here. So, here we go. My parents' closet was really comfortable. I loved being in the closet. I loved holding on to my mom's fur coat. Because at that era, all women had fur coats because the winters in the prairies of Saskatchewan are really cold. But I was in the closet holding on to my mom's fur coat because it brought comfort to me. It was a place that I could kind of shut out all of the other noise that was occurring around me. And it was so loud. The rest of the world was so loud. Now, I wasn't clamoring for space in the closet with my 3 sisters. It was just me that was feeling like there was so much happening around me. It was like an antenna that was on high all the time. And I'd go into the closet to be able to get a little bit of a break. You know, the interesting thing about our soul's journey is that it's really very much like fingerprints. We each have our own specific journey that is unique and perfect for each one of us. So perhaps as I'm speaking, you can also connect in with your own fine-tuned awareness around what were those events that were occurring in my life. Where was the divine showing up in my life and I didn't identify it then? So we can kind of create a bit of a background of discovery and remembering in our conversation. I've always been really sensitive. I've always seen things, heard things, known things that most people didn't. And I didn't know, I thought everybody did. I didn't know what to do with that, except that I created basically a split life. I had life that occurred on the surface, and then I had this whole other thing going on, this whole other level of awareness. And it was pretty big. It's like it's hard to learn how to navigate that. And so I kept on trying to find where it would fit in. And it was hard to find a place where my knowing would fit in. But it's interesting that I kept on trying to fit in, actually. So even in elementary school and junior high, I had a really deep, I had a soulful pull to something. There was something that I couldn't even put words to. It was nonverbal, but it was a soulful something sacred. I didn't even know what the word sacred meant, but I knew it. It was sacred. That was there in me, calling me to a place or a time or a something, and I had no idea what that was. I even asked my twin sister. We were in junior high, and I said, Debbie, do you feel like you're supposed to be somewhere? No. Trying to fit in again. It's like, so I kept working, and these events opened up in my life, and I was seeing Jesus. I was seeing angels. They walked into my dining room one day. Imagine, I'm in my dining room in Redmond, and I feel these 12-foot beings walking into the dining room. I couldn't see them, but I could see them kind of like Casper the Ghost, kind of like that, but they're about 12 feet tall, white and glittery. And I said, welcome. Who are you? And the words that I got were Gabriel, Michael. Well, nice to meet you. I didn't know about angels. All of these events that occurred in my life were really the fuel for me to be looking deeper. I became an avid student of everything I could get my hands on. And there were events that shattered the way that I viewed reality, like working in corporate marketing, and the wall to my manager's office disappeared before my eyes. That's a good day. And I knew in that moment, I'm blinking like I'm holding files, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm blinking like, did I really not see that? And it shattered my view of reality. It was what I needed in order to recalibrate into something else and something greater. I didn't know that then. That just scared the bejesus out of me. And I went and talked to my friend that knew all about astrology, because I didn't know anything about this, and it's like, surely she would know something. Anyway, connection. So I continued on in my process of learning and trying to understand what was happening. I began in my marketing meetings, I was seeing colors around people. That was very entertaining. And then, but all of these events moved me to a place of inquiring around spirituality. I thought surely spirituality then will hold the key to some of these things that I'm experiencing. And so the very first class I was in, my very first spiritual class, was called A Course in Miracles. This was back in 1986. I knew nothing about meditating. So I sit down and with this group of people in this nice little conference room, and the leader says, we're going to meditate now. So everybody closes their eyes. So I close my eyes, and Jesus appears. Jesus is standing in front of me like this. Scared me to pieces. So I open up my eyes, and it's like, sure enough, everybody else is sitting there with their eyes closed. I close my eyes. There he is again. What do I do? So I'm nervous and I'm scared again. And I said, are you inside me or outside me? Ah! And in no words, but telepathic communication, he waved his arms, and the sleeve of his garment revealed the cosmos and all of creation. And what he said to me was, all this is inside you. I still didn't understand what he meant. I experienced my spiritual journey with working really hard and exploring and reading and talking in classes, and I would get to put certain points and I'd say, well, I found it, I found it, I found it. Yet inside I would hear the words, yes, and ... And I'd have to go back and search again. I was back, I didn't have the answer. And this happened over and over and over and over and over and over again. But I didn't stop. I guess I'm kind of tenacious. But I still have this drumbeat in my life that said, there's a place you're supposed to be. There's something you're supposed to do. And it was unanswered. It was like that existential missing that occurs in life. Something was missing, and I had to find it. So I went on to study energetic healing, and I found out that I was really good at that. And I started working in a clinical setting. And I thought, okay, I found it. This is it. Dialed in. And then I heard, yes, and. And I left this beautiful chiropractic clinic that I was in. I left them. Again, in answer to find out what this was. I was being called somewhere else. And so I left. And thanks to my husband, he was also very supportive and all at every turn here. So I went to sacred sites in France, Saint Baume to be specific. And while I was there, I was having this epiphany. It was like I was remembering and I was knowing. I saw the basilica for Mary Magdalene, and I started sobbing and hyperventilating in recognition. There was something there. There was something. And it was on that trip also at the top of St. Baume where I was told and met by the ascended masters there that what they said was, your voice, our voice. No, my voice, your voice. Our voice, one voice. And that was when I knew that I was a scribe. At the soul level, I'm a divine scribe. Well, we were living in Arizona at the time, and I went back home and I practiced. Hours and hours and hours, and I honed this capacity that I have. December 26th of 2017 was an extraordinary event. And I was invited by the ascended masters, the archangelic orders, and love itself to write with them. I have something for you. Go ahead and play the video. Have the volume up on it. Yeah, thank you. Yes. And that's just one. Do you recognize the love? Do you feel that? It's not the pretty pictures. It's you. So for the last 8 years, I have been living in a master class on consciousness with the Ascended Masters. They have been so patient with me. One of the first things, and was brought up in this particular video, it says, one of the main gateways you must move through is your sense of value and your worth. I'm sitting down writing. This came to me after I had been writing for close to a year, every day with the Ascended Masters, and so many more. I'll say Ascended Masters because it's really actually a group, and Source. I still don't understand all of it, but because it's too big for me to understand. But I would be at my computer, and I feel the archangelic, they're behind me too, by the way. Does anybody see them? The archangelics orders? They're gold back there. So they're sitting, I'm at my desk, and I have zoned in to meet them. I meet them at a place, at a frequency. Everything is frequency. I meet them at a frequency. And they're sitting right beside me, and they're saying, Darlene, of course, it's not just me, right? You have no idea who you are. You have no idea. You are source in form. Nothing less. Meet us. Have a conversation with us. That sense of missing, that sense of, that existential sense of missing is us disconnected from our own divine nature. One of the challenges in moving consciousness is being willing, you don't even have to buy it, be willing to consider the possibility that who you are is divine. And then as you sit in that, then what does that make true of you? And how then does that support you in making decisions in your life moving forward? That was one of the first things that they shared. And the reason why this is available not just to me, but to everybody is because of evolution. The evolutionary movement, because all creation evolves, right? But because it's so incremental, it's easy for us to say that life stays in a particular way. Well, we're seeing in our life right now that that really is not the case anymore. We're seeing evolution at a crescendo, actually, at this point in time. And all is well. Birth is a little messy. So when I view, and this was a picture that was come to me this last week, evolution is like a horizon, and incrementally, more space is revealed, so more territory becomes available to us. And that territory that's available to us is within us. So a really good question to ask yourself would be, who am I? And be willing to get a new answer. If who I am is the divine, please show me that. What are the beliefs that I have that get in the way of me seeing my divinity and living from that? Now, the purpose of living from divinity is not because we can be all high and mighty and righteously indignant or anything like that. The whole purpose of connecting with your own divine nature is the experience of your own wholeness. Evolution has opened the door to the experience of wholeness in a brand new way. My human nature and my divine nature together. And what that looks like is being able to enjoy the physical experience, what it means to be human in my humanity, and at the same time be able to access the wisdom of my divine nature like that. And one of the things that they would say to me all the time is, Darlene, learn to dance the ladder of frequency. We are the frequency of density and we're the frequency of light. All of that is love. And as we are willing to consider the possibility of our own divine nature, guess what? We find it. But we have to address some of the limitations that our human nature has. Our human nature likes comfort. And what comfort means is like, I want everything to stay the same, nothing move. But we can't grow like that. Evolution also requires that we reach for it. We know how to do this already. We already know how to do this. We already have everything we could possibly need in order to evolve into our next greatest expression. We've done it. You walked before you ran. You were an adolescent before you were an adult. And everything, every stage asked you to move to a place of the unknown. And that's where you are found, is in this space of the unknown. This state of wholeness is called enlightenment. And it's the basis for humanity moving forward. What used to be perceived as, can't get there from here, I really don't have time to go sit in the caves of the Himalayas. Actually, you've already done that. So like on to bigger and better things. So we have access to our divine nature. I lost that thought a little bit. Oh, but it was a good one. You're invited to your wholeness. And in your wholeness, what happens is that when we're guided beyond the limitations of the restrictions and limitations of our human nature, we access the wisdom and the clarity and the inspiration of our divine nature. And we live from that. Our divine nature is sourced by love. The process of enlightenment, the process of awakening, the process of expanding and raising consciousness is one where we bring the gifts of our I am into this world. Also used to be perceived perhaps as can't get there from here. But guess what? Evolution has moved, and that door is right in front of you. That door for you to be able to realize who you are at your essence is closer to you than your breath. Evolution is not a passive process. And what the body of work does that has moved through me is that it brings that perception of enlightenment being way out there on the horizon. And they show me the picture of beautiful sailed ships on the horizon. And the process that this 8 years of work has brought is a perspective of bringing those ships to the dock and bringing ourselves, the dock, closer to the ships, so that it's no longer I can't get there from here. It's may I be guided in my next steps to full enlightenment. So how do you start to do this? There's some foundational principles, some foundational concepts that they've given me that offer a way for our human nature to understand something so ineffable. And how do we learn to navigate this field? It's a field. How do we navigate this field of ourselves? 1, intend your own wholeness. Get up every day, and one of the things you can say is, I intend my wholeness, even though I don't understand everything that is. And you know what? When you say that, you have just stripped away limitations, and you have opened the door for your I am to move you into your own wholeness. And your own thoughts will begin to be generated in a little different way. Watch your life. It's beautiful. Because what happens is we become more of who we are in the process and less of who we are not. Talk about authenticity. This is the most authentic expression we could each hold. And this is sourced by love. When we bring who we are into this world sourced by love, is there anything that we can't do? Peace. Peace is an elevated state of consciousness within which anything unlike it may not occur. Let's do that. Let's do that. We can bring our own consciousness up by taking responsibility, and they mentioned that. It's not about the absence of love. Love's everything. Love's creation. We're breathing it. It's breathing us right now. So where's the chasm? We can become that. Become fully present in your life. One of the things that I do when I start to get a little scattered or a little slippy out one way or another is I will say, and actually let's do this right now, I bring all parts of me present here and now. You can say this to yourself. Say it out loud right now. I bring all parts of me present here and now. We're going to do it 3 times. I bring all parts of me present here and now. One more. I bring all parts of me present here and now. Take a deep breath. Do you feel the difference? A little bit of a tingling going on because you've taken your energy from out there and you've brought it back here where you get to create authentically and powerfully. One other piece here is that there's a language to your essential self. Your essential self holds a different language than the one that we use with our human nature. To give you an example, I was on the beach at my sister's place in Sequim. I was entranced by where the water comes up onto the beach, and I'm kind of coming here to a close here. Where the water came bubbling up the rocks on the beach and then would kind of slide back and then rhythmically move back up. I was riveted. And what I heard was, you are where both realms meet. Each experience has its own laws and rules and physics. It's like one of those cars like that you can have on the land and then on the water, like those kinds. So when you're on the land, there's specific rules and laws and gravity that we abide by. But when we move into the essential self of us, those rules are different. This is where you begin to learn about your own resonance. You know the love that you felt when you walked in here? That's you recognizing love. So fine-tune your awareness to notice things like that. It's your own resonance. Learn to see between things. See beyond what you think you have, what you think reality is. And you're actually going to be learning a lot more about yourself. One of the things about fine-tuning was that it's creating a new listening for yourself. And so imagine that you are at a mall at Christmas time, and it's very busy and very loud, and somebody says to you, do you hear that fan? You see, you're already doing it. I'm watching your energy. You're doing it. You're scanning, scan, 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 scan. You're lifting layers that aren't that. You're removing layers that aren't that to get down to that finely tuned sound of the fan. It's the exact same thing. Screen out the drama. Screen out the worry. Screen out the concern. Come to your own center. Anchor in here. Be informed by your divine nature. Bring all of you to this planet. Bring your gifts that you can only find really as you align your human nature with your divine nature. Transformation is as simple as a thought and as challenging as a thought. This is the end of the day one with the Ascended Masters. This is the last paragraph, and this is what I shall leave you with today too. When you align with your highest expression, your frequency is naturally at a level that's authentic for you. You hold the light of love, and your presence transforms. When you align with your divine truth, you hold space for collaboration of the highest form, which brings heaven to earth and opens new avenues of possibility and ways of being. As you choose the more that resides beyond what you already know, you access the vast expanse of your being and the light of possibility, the vibrating field of potential that is guided by the sacredness of being. is catalyzed. What can be possible as you align with your divine nature? Equally, what is no longer possible within the framework and pervasive presence of love. The challenge is to be the courage that's willing to see beyond what's taken for granted, and then, through your inspired moments, to move to action and be all that it is for you to be. You are the light of the world. Now what? Thank you.
So, that was so wonderful, thank you. And I just want to recognize the courage that it takes to get up and say something like this about who you are authentically. Each of us have these parts of ourselves, and they're all uniquely, beautifully you. And what that was an example of was Darlene bringing her full gift to bear, without shame, without fear, with complete courage. And that's a world that's uniting for good. And those gifts you have too, in your own special way. And this is the place where they come to shine brightly. Yes. Let them shine, because that's what the world needs, is your heart and mind coming alive in love. Darlene, that was so exquisite. And what a wonderful example for all of us to know that we each have a special time and moment and place right here to heal the world. Let's do it. All right, I love it. Okay. All right. Would our greeters please come forward? And with your connection cards and your gratitudes and your pledges and your love and your bounty, we're going to put them in the plate, knowing that the same thing, we bless it with that divine energy. And as it goes by you, put that energy into it, your love, your energy right into it, because that is real. That is real. And we're going to make that a reality for all of us. So we have the blessing of Stephan being with us today, and we'll all say our prayer together. I want you to think about these words as we say them out loud. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, with infinite gratitude. So it is. See the symmetry, that divine nature of the water meeting the land of the body of you, that place that it comes together. So thank you for your generosity as that builds the world we want to create together. Blessings and thanks. Gratitude.
Oh, my heavens. I feel like I'm really activated. Thank you, Darlene, for demonstrating for us the potential we all have and the love that just streams out of each one of us. Look around. All these different manifestations of pure love sitting right next to you. How awesome is that? Yeah. I might cry. That's okay. So as I stand in the presence of this love, with all of that energy, with all of that goodness, with all of that peace, with all the wisdom, with everything that is here and beyond, no limits. It's like life is that banquet and right in front of us and everything is on it. It's food and thought and feelings and people. Everything is available. And that love just streams out. Imagine that your heart opens up and you can just send that love out. Don't forget yourself. And from that feeds more and more and more all around you, all throughout the whole universe. Because we are all one. One. One that does not separate. And that one is deserving of love, is love. Miss no one when you think of love. We're all in it together. And I am grateful to know this, to speak this, to feel this within my own beingness. And the truth of that sets us all free. And with that, I say I'm grateful and gratitude, embracing with full gratitude. And I release it saying, so it is.
Okay. Closing. It's been an interesting day, hasn't it? Thank you, Darlene. That was so awesome. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, closing song. So Benny's not here today, so it was sort of like, we were just redoing everything and, how, well, anyway. Let's just do the closing sing-along. How about that? So we're going to do the whole roll-in, though, right? Okay. He was like, do the roll-in. Like that. There was a time in my life I thought I could do it all by myself. I didn't know that the love of God was sufficient. I didn't know that the love of God was at hand. Our hands. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through one more day, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go and let it flow. Yeah, let it go and let it flow. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit guide my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I
Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Go forward. Tune out the voices and the noise that aren't important. Tune into the divine voice in you and voice it to the world. Voice it to the world.